Yo, what's going on, man? Oh,
So
man.
get some hot
Oh, man.
sets for this hot weather.
Yes, it's going to be gone in 60 seconds.
Going
Gone in 60 seconds.
fast and furious.
You have a little fast and furious going on here.
You gonna build all
All I need is
those?
Eleanor. That's all I need is Eleanor. Where's Eleanor?
That's cool.
That's all I need is. I think I'm going for the Chevy set right here, man. I think I wanna build this old school Corvette, and then I'll build the race car too.
Yeah, I like the classic cars, classic muscle cars.
Classic ones. Yeah,
Can't go wrong with that.
I think I'm gonna go for that. I think I am. What's new with you, friend?
Oh, I have a set in front of me, so I didn't get the Speed Champions yet, but I got I got a camper.
all right. That's money, man. Yeah.
Vehicle, and it's summer, and this is what people are doing, right? They're out getting in the RV and going to the lake. So
yeah, of course. Yep.
I want to have that. It's a styling looking camper with a little, like the roof thing that folds out. I don't know. It looks cool.
Okay.
So I will
T, how you doing? Yeah.
I will be building that while you speed through the Speed Champions.
Ah, okay. Those Speed Champions.
Other than that, just trying to stay cool, man. It's 90. We're going on a record 90-degree weather.
Yeah, same here. It's been a little bit hot. I've been riding the bike.
Oh yeah.
I'm a little bit tan. You see me? See me a little bit? Just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know.
Get a little darker, yeah.
Yeah.
I did my walk.
You did your walk?
I did my walk, and I haven't done it for like a week straight because it's been 90 degrees for a week straight. So
yeah,
I got out there and sweated it up a little bit. Not bad.
Easy. Yo, B for C. Yes, I'm gonna tell you a bedtime story, B for C. I am.
Chris, man, Chris and Hoosier and all those guys had a get together, and the video looked pretty awesome. Or some of the photos. Especially B for C was holding his hand up, and Dude Jude was trying to kick him. And I remember that story like half a year ago where Dude Jude was claiming he could kick bricks for Chris in the head.
Oh, nice.
And there's like a picture. Dude Jude kicking like as high as he could, like maybe 4 feet. I don't know. Like Chris is like probably 6 foot or something. It was funny.
Nice.
Yeah, people are getting out and about, man.
Man, I walked through the mall, bro, and just about a good percentage didn't even have a mask on, bro. I think we're starting to get back to you know, think we're getting back to where we were, man. I'm thinking.
Yeah, over half or 70, 75.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I think we're getting back to where we were, bro.
Yeah.
So once I finish my bike class, I am going to, I got a convention to go to. So I already got some stuff already lined up that I'm gonna take with me for there. But I am going full-fledged into the collab, which I've been building up my tower. Cool. And I've been building up my tower, and so I am trying to hurry up and finish that so I can go on to make my second building, which I started the base of doing, trying to mock something up, and but I'm so excited to hurry up and start that ascending train along the side of the tower. got so many ideas in my mind. I've been looking at Fifth Element a lot. I definitely need to execute this thing. I would like to execute it. I would like to execute it, to actually create movement. So I've been looking at some JK Brickworks, stuff like that. So trying to make it pretty big, so
you need a prototype. You need to prototype something. See how well it's gonna.
How well it goes up and it comes back.
It's gonna rock, or what you got to do, and then and worry about the technique on the movement, and hopefully leave enough slenderness or whatever for the style.
Well, and so I that's what I'm hoping.
Cool. Yeah, it's project to project, and I'll take a few breaks and watch some shows. Started Loki today, so
Loki
fresh on more Marvel content. And
okay.
I decided I want to do my spoiler show, and I mostly base them around spoiling Disney Plus shows. So
okay, Disney Plus, yeah, and that's where it's at. They're dumping. They're dumping shows on us back to back and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, so we've been off for a month or so, and now it's back, and now we'll have week to week content. So,
but you got that, and you haven't done the Bad Batch though. You haven't done that.
No, I was gonna. Yeah,
come on, bro.
I didn't. I needed a break, man.
Just some breaks.
I needed a break.
No breaks.
And they're not. I mean, they're superheroes. It's supposed to be superheroes. So that's like the B subject. So I've got for this week. So it's coming back Sunday. So subject A is Loki, and subject B is Lego Masters, and C, like the second, third tier show I want to talk about.
Okay.
Because I haven't spoiled it yet, is Bad Batch. So we'll get into it and talk about the first half of the season or whatever.
But we can talk about Lego Masters like right now.
Oh yeah, we can talk about all of that.
You seen it, bro? Did you see Brian and Lauren's frog? That frog.
I told you
that frog. Oh my God.
Yeah. I was I don't know if it was we were streaming last week, and you were asking which one do you think's gonna win, and I was like, they're showing the frog kind of a lot, and it does look cool. And that was my guess for what was gonna win.
And to me, bro, that was almost epic to a final build. Like that frog was so polished, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. The most epic part of the frog to me was the tongue, right? And the way they used the tongue, and the way they constructed the tongue was like using the legs of a minifigure to get that bending or that curvature, right?
Is that what they did?
Yeah, you need to go back and look at it. They use pink legs. They use pink legs as the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's so crazy. Like I would never think to use legs, but now that's a great concept, right? That's a great concept.
I've put legs on top of legs before, but only for a Plastic Man or Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four. So he's stretching out, and any of the stretchy characters, right? So like you get a flex tube for their arms, but you can stack legs on legs, and it looks like they're stretching their legs.
Right.
Yeah, man. But I've never used it to that. For tongue. I like the eyeballs too. Like it had like visor, like cockpit visors over the eyes on that frog.
Yep. The frog. Yeah.
And
It's a shame they had to blow him up, though.
oh yeah,
I'm a little bit mad about that. They had to blow him up, man. Like, yeah, it just,
they had like they won, right? Yeah, so they
yeah,
had
they
like
won.
the story, like they got the perfect character. I think they're like
Uh-huh.
Ladybug. All right, who's the villain of a ladybug? Oh, a predator, a frog.
Uh-huh.
That was brilliant. Like I don't
Yeah,
know if
that
that's
was very much brilliant. Yeah. All right, B for C. Thanks for hanging in, man. We appreciate you, dude. Get your rest on, brother.
better.
Um,
That's the
Mary
replay.
B is
Oh
in
yeah.
the chat. Mary B and Nay Cute. It's T. What's going on?
What's going on, everybody?
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
man. That was. I love that this brother and sister duo is giving us like fantasy stories, like storybook stories. Like they're
yeah.
telling us storybook stories. Like, because the last episode they did the, I guess the Rapunzel and the prince was pulling on her hair and she was freaking out, on the
Right.
tower. I think
Yeah.
that was very cool too. Yeah, man. I am definitely digging this season, man. Not to say would never had, but I just love it's different being a spectator
Yeah.
watching. You know,
So much. I bet. Yeah, you can enjoy it and kind of break it down because you've been there.
right? I love the fact that, and shout out to Randall and Sarita, right? They're staying on campaign with the hip hop. They named their build Bonita Applebomb. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Huh? And so
Applebomb. Gotta play.
they had a castle. They had a centaur, right, with a castle, right, and the presence of mind that, and maybe I underestimated this team, and I'll say that maybe I was wrong about them too, right. He had the presence of mind. Randall had the presence of mind to look around the room and realize, wait a minute, maybe I'm too one dimensional here. Maybe I need to, step up my game, because you see, they're looking at that frog.
Yeah.
They're looking at their frog,
They're
and
just doing a.
it's looking pretty.
He was building a straight yellow wall, like a
Right,
black wall,
right.
and you could do like I don't know that I would back up because he still did a castle. So yeah, but yeah, you got to look around. I think definitely check out the competition.
Yeah, and so he had the presence of mind to go in another direction. He didn't change the concept. He just, upped the ante on the development of the castle, right?
Yeah,
And so he made it more curvature, right? Which a castle would be just a little bit more curved, and you're using more of the platform, right? And I
yeah,
love that he used those round pieces. Man, I wish we had all of those pieces, last year. I wish we had all those pieces. There was a lot of pieces we didn't have, And when they say, like, we got 3 million bricks or 5 million bricks, a lot of those bricks was like 2x4s, bro.
right.
A lot of, lot of those bricks were like 2x6s and look at Lego. Lego was made with a bunch of 2x4s and 2x6s. That's because that's probably the only like purple that they had in there, right?
Like or yeah,
And
all the
so I thank God for them upping the ante on the piece count, right? And so it's just one of those things, man. Like, knowing your pieces and then just taking it to the max, man. Shout out to them too for actually changing the build, and because that could have went flat real fast, and you just you change directions and come up with something else.
brick literacy in the house. What you guys building? I am doing an RV camper style from a set I was in, to be opened. It's summertime. It's summer vacation time, so I need an RV in the city.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, sir. Yes, you do.
Mel's got Speed Champions. Which one did you
Yes.
put together again? The
I'm
Chevy?
doing the Chevrolet Duo right now. I'm
Oh yeah.
putting the putting the old school, the 68. I'm putting the 68 together first.
Yeah, and they had the dust explosion. So you when Mel, your season, they exploded and dropped stuff. There was nothing like extra inside, right?
That's why I'm so jelly about that, bro. I got to tell you, I'm so jelly about this season because they're coming out with so much more concepts and so much more stuff. So I'm a little bit of jelly. Like it would have been perfect for Lego to explode with some slime. You know what I mean? It would have
Oh,
been perfect.
Lego.
As big as Lego was, all that slime. Come on,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, it would have been so perfect to to see Lego explode like that. But it is what it is. I'm a has been, so
You guys,
it's
you're
over.
the pioneers of Lego Master. You had to
Yeah.
pave the way for these guys. They learned a lot watching in the other countries and stuff. So, and then having that hero aspect, so they all had to do that perspective shot, right?
Right, the perspective shot. Yeah, yep.
And it randomized the theme because they had to pick a minifigure out of a hat. So when I saw the preview for this episode, I saw a scientist, and I thought for sure the scientist was Moto's build, and I was dead wrong.
Wrong, right.
Yeah.
I'd have been, if I was a bet man, I'd be wrong.
Oh, there's Moto in the chat.
Yeah, Moto's in there.
Moto, I thought you were the mad scientist build for sure. I was like,
Right.
I see a mad scientist.
Well, at least they didn't. You know what? Honestly, and I got to rip somebody just a little bit, right? So, at least they didn't. And I don't know. Maybe Moto would tell us, and maybe he won't. Maybe he'd be a good boy and don't, right? But at least they didn't manufacture something like in the movie mashup. They kind of manufactured Christian and Aaron stuff right there. They gave them, they made sure them two were getting a romance to switch it around as a bromance because those two were strangers and they were hitting it off like best buds, and they're best buds today. So they made sure that they had gotten that romance thing. They manufactured that thing, and so, it was good to see that I'm guessing, maybe that's TV magic. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't for real. Maybe it was TV magic. I don't know, man. But I would guess that the science guy would have went to Moto and Prize. I would have thought it.
Yeah.
So they took notes from me, no manufacturer stuff. Nah, they don't listen to me, Moto. I'm a small guy, man. They don't care about me, man. They don't care about me.
They took notes. Yeah, they definitely took notes from season 1.
Yeah. And my thing is, you don't pre-manufacture the drama because the drama's within the brick, man. And like even like that competition, here's the drama, right? Here's the drama. Even like with the who's the father and the son? I think is it Tyler? Who's it? Zach and Wayne? Is it Zach and Wayne? No.
That's the two brothers that did the dragon.
I can't even think of the name.
Moto. I want to say.
Wait a minute. I can't even think straight. It's late when you can't think straight.
I don't have them memorized.
Right.
We should talk about Moto's build while he's in the chat too.
Yeah,
Tim and Zach.
What you think? Tim and
oh,
Zach?
You're right. There was a Zach. There's two.
There was a Zach. See, yes, two Zachs. Yeah. The drama in that is that when you're on TV, and I'm on Fender of it. I am. When you're on TV, you never guarantee anything, especially on a blow up. You don't guarantee anything because if it don't go down the way you say it's gonna go down, you going down.
But you gotta, you have to have, you want to show some skill too, right? So
you do.
I know Moto was talking about like he watched, Mythbusters, so he knew about like planting some of those explosives so that they would project a certain direction.
Okay.
That was part of his plan, I think, is to make sure that the dam busted right down the middle and created a crazy rainbow behind it. That was amazing.
I
Uh,
I love that concept with the dam and the water and stuff like that. I would have loved to seen that dam was probably like a little bit rickety, maybe it had some holes in it or something like that, and maybe but I love the concept that you had this strong wall, right? You had this very strong wall of a
mm,
dam, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just exploded right in your face, right?
I see what you mean. Like maybe if they had more time, you could build like the start of a crack through it,
Right. Like
and
you would
then
make
it
a
explodes.
then it explodes, right?
It looked
Um,
good though.
but yeah,
Uh,
I mean, hands down, I mean that stuff is pop. And here's the difference, right? Here's the difference. And somebody went home this week, right? Unfortunately, that's the name of the game, right? But here's the difference of this Lego Masters versus yesteryear Lego Masters is that there's no real gap between each team, right? Like there's no gap right there. Like it's a 2-degree separation from the first place to the person that got voted home. Like each and every one of these builds were like visually flawless. Visually, they're just flawless, right?
yeah. Oh
And you
yeah.
you, you would have to go home
Before they
because
exploded, like
mhm,
it was like awesome.
yeah,
The
yeah, and
plant
you're
one with the
going home off of
watermelon. That was cool.
right. And you're going home off of the explosion. That's it.
Yeah,
Not due to the fact that you just couldn't build or like you were just lacking in some areas or something like that, right? This is almost like a by chance type of competition, right?
yeah. Well, you could say that about like your bridge challenge too. You're building this bridge. You don't know how
Hmm.
much weight it's gonna hold. I hope it
Right,
holds a lot.
right.
But exploding something. So recently, I built something to break, and I
Hmm.
can't believe like how weird like the mindset it is to put you in. I'll do it on camera actually if you want.
Okay, okay. What you got?
I've got. See if I can bring it over. All right. So I have my Jurassic Park build here,
Okay, good
and
deal, good deal.
it's the guy on the toilet, right?
Uh-huh.
And he goes in the T-Rex comes, and I got the T-Rex behind me, but I
Uh-huh.
made all these pieces to fall apart, and I can put it together here in a snap.
Okay.
But I got to move a couple trees out of the way. So the roof, there's the roof. I did the roof with the tooth piece, but
Ah,
upside down
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
it wouldn't overlap because the studs would be in the way the other way around. So I built it
Okay.
upside down, and that's like my bamboo roof.
Uh-huh.
And then you can take all these walls out of the way. And I did the walls upside down also and put a cheese slope on the bottom so that they kind of fall away from the structure.
Okay.
So you put the cheese slope. Let's see here. So put this door. These are like the little separation doors.
Uh-huh.
You put it on there and it floats. Like, oh, I gotta get this. Let me get all these trees out of the way. So here's another wall. So I got the cheese slopes on the bottom, and I got cheese slopes in the build,
Uh-huh.
and I just put it right there, and it just stays right there.
Oh, see, that ain't bad.
Look
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
look at how loose it is.
Right, right.
Well,
A
that's
quick way
crazy.
to so that would be perfect for say like Jack and Dawn, right? With their build, right? If they would have
Yeah.
something like that,
They,
and it was crazy because when you first saw the build up with that, it kept falling apart. Like he leaned on it and fall right on apart. So you would think it was just gonna blow apart easily. And maybe they went back to reinforce it, right? Which probably is probably a real no to do that, because you're trying to build it so it would break away.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the deal was, but that thing was up. And the only thing that broke away was the daggone sign.
Look at how crazy. Yeah. So look at how crazy this is. The front door, one cheese slope, and it like floats right there. It's not even being held together.
I think you're on to something there, friend.
So I put the other the front door separate. And then so I made all these loose walls, right? And then the roof, I made 2 pieces that have just one connection that kind of keeps them together.
Okay.
But it's a tile, so it doesn't, it just slides right in there.
Right.
And then that sits right on the roof. Put that one together. Slide that right on the roof. Boom. It's together. So here's the outhouse. And then I did a video for this, and it turned out all right. Let's see what happens on this take. You take your T-Rex.
T-Rex there, right.
And you just and look at it, just fell apart.
So you made a full functional playable Lego set.
Yeah. This looks pretty good. One wall still standing, and the guy's still on the toilet.
Right. And then he comes and combine just yoink.
And then you can eat him.
Need him.
Anyway, that was like, so I was building these walls, and it was like so backward thinking, trying to engineer something that will, it's made to fall apart.
Right.
So I can feel for those guys doing the explosion thing, like trying to do something that's not overlapped so much.
That's pretty cool, man.
Thanks, thanks, Mel. Thanks, Moto. Yeah. Thanks, Brick Literacy. That's cool. Pull the minor Moto. Yeah, it wrote. I don't know what he's doing.
Did you you said you made a video on it already?
Yeah, it took me 3 takes to get it like perfect.
Okay.
And then I've done some still shots, and that's my I'm always promoting Kate's channel, Brick Huntress, and Let's Build a Jurassic World is finishing up this week.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
So that was fun.
Man, I wish I had some time to build some cool stuff like that. I just been so busy. Summertime is always busy, man. Like, it's always busy.
Well, some of those challenges, you don't have to go big, and like this one, it's all engineered weird, and it doesn't have to be all that.
Yeah.
Build a Jurassic Park thing. That was interesting. I wanted to do that outhouse. It worked out. I got leaves and palm trees all over my build space here.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Hey, this car is coming along pretty nicely, friend. I'm digging this thing here.
Nice. Yeah, I went online and I almost bought something, and I thought for sure they have a free Speed Champion freebie.
You know what? I want to tell you. I want to tell you this, right? That freebie, that Speed Champion freebie, that poly bag.
Yeah.
Target is selling it for like, I don't know, $4.99.
Yeah, so it's a $5 set. Yeah.
They're selling it for like $4.99. I saw it. I looked at it, and I looked at it again. I said, "What? They're selling it." It's like in a candy aisle, like when you get ready to check out, they just got them sitting there like nothing, man. I said, "Look at Target. Target's being gangster."
So it's a $5 freebie set, and the deal is you got to spend $40 and you get the car for free. And I thought for sure you had to spend it on Speed Champions to get the car, but it's actually open. It let you buy anything.
Anything to get it. Okay.
So I ended up not buying the Speed Champions.
Yeah, you can wait for it. Like,
I had other stuff in my wish list. and that's what happened.
I wanted to get the Bronco, but I wasn't able to get it. It was already gone by the time I got to the store to get it. It was gone. So
Bronco.
hopefully I can get it when they go back in there. Are you guys going to Brick Fair, Virginia, or they just opened? Yes, yes, indeed. I want to tell you that the cast of the first season of Lego Masters will be at Virginia Brick Fair. They will be there.
Cool. That's a good one.
Yep, yep. That's a real good one. It's so close to me too. So close.
Yeah, the local talent is pretty good up in that area.
Oh yeah, man. Those guys kill like you end up having like Red Lug in there and who's the other one that they're with? Um
There's a
Empire
lot of guys
Lug.
that are into they do the really good military sets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a lug, but there's quite a few good builders that do like what Brickmania does, but they do their own thing.
Yeah, the competition is scarce. It's just like it's real stacked there. It is. It's really stacked.
And then there's a huge Bionicle crowd up there.
Oh yeah, yep. Yep.
Which is cool to see because
Mm-hmm.
they're the best of what they do.
Oh yeah.
They got their whole area.
It'd be good to go to a show again. Of course, you know, be cautious, be careful. You know, definitely do that. Be cautious and be careful. But yeah, it'd be good to get back in the mix of being at
So
a
is
show.
that July or August or what?
July. It'll be in July. Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a few coming up
Mm-hmm.
already.
Yeah, but it'll be July. It'll be running July. So
See how it goes. And I've been there once or twice.
mm-hmm.
That's why, yeah, I can speak to what mocks and stuff show up. Had a good time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I had a blast there. I had a blast. I broke down and bought the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales for PlayStation 4 because I cannot get a PlayStation 5. I mean, I am not gonna pay $1,000 for a PlayStation 5. I'm just not, especially when it's only supposed to be like 500 or $400, something like that.
oh man, they're double.
Yeah. And I waited a year. I did. I waited a whole year. I did, and
Scalpers are still asking for double.
yeah, scalpers are still scalping. Scalpers are gonna scalp,
That's a
So
while though. That's like a year later. Come on, man.
I don't understand how much money do these scalpers got because they're sitting on they're not moving these units. They're sitting on them. Like there was one guy, he had almost like 80 units, and it was like, for what, dude? Like nobody's gonna buy that, and all PlayStation's gonna do is push some more out. And this is where they fell, right? Instead of sending them to the stores, right? They're releasing them online. Now, why would you do that? Scalpers are going to be all over that.
Yeah, scalping market, crazy. Wrong. You gotta limit that. They find a way though. It's like the store will
They
try to
found,
limit them
yeah, they
to
found a way.
2 or something, and they just have
Mm-hmm.
a whole crew of people going and buy them up right away.
I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there. But they have a fast car. Yeah, so yeah, I bought the game, and it's a lot of changes with that, and I'm enjoying it, man. It's a great story that Miles is telling,
Okay, started
and
playing it already. All right.
yep, I'm playing it. Nice little story he telling, so I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking
That's
forward
cool.
to it. Did I drop something somewhere? Oh no! Don't you hate when that happens?
Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
Yes, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. And basically, all it is that your man just takes a vacay. That's it. You know, he takes a short vacay. He doesn't. You know, it's not like the last like the movie where he actually like dies. He just decides, hey, look, I need to take a vacation, so I'm gonna be out of town. The city's yours, kid.
Okay. So Spider-Man's out of town, and Miles
Yep.
Morales gets to take out the bad guys for.
Yep. You take out the bad guys.
Turn my phone off here. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that storyline. Miles Morales and Spider-Man in general, just average kid.
Mm-hmm.
The spider powers are always cool. Swinging around. Makes pretty cool gameplay too. I haven't played too many, but
Mm-hmm.
being able to web around and almost like you're flying, because you don't have to run everywhere or get in a vehicle. Just start web slinging and get yourself to the other side of the city.
Yeah. I like with the last one it was just so action packed, man. You had a lot going on, all the side missions and stuff like that. They say this one not so much. I'll find out myself, but they say this one here is not so much action packed. I mean, the action is great, but it's just the storyline is a lot shorter than the major one, right?
Okay. Right.
So I'm looking forward to the gameplay. I am, and then maybe I'll choose some more buildings to build in my Lego city from it. So it's a good reference. Yeah, it's definitely a good reference.
Inspiration. Yeah, you kind of got your thing there. You get the Spider-Man game or whatever Avengers, and then build something from the gaming world. It's good. Good idea.
Yeah, a little something, right? I don't think I'm missing a curve piece here. That's not cool.
I know. I'm looking. Oh, here we go.
I'm missing a piece. I think it just wasn't in the bag. Oh, that's not cool.
Bags. Check the bags.
Oh, I like how they did that little front there. All right, we got some stickers to put on. It's a lot of stickers for this. This is a Stingray. The Stingray. I remember that show. You remember that show, Stingray?
Stingray.
Yeah, it was he was a cop, but he drove this nice Stingray car, right? It was black, and I forget who was the actor. We'll find out here. It was an 80s show. It was. Since we're 80s babies, let's find out. Let's go right to audio tape. TV show, Stingray. Stingray, there we go. It was America drama series, right? Who was the actor? Nick Mancuso? Nick Mancuso? Oh boy, he looked rough. He looked rough. Was that the dude?
He looks rough now.
He looked rough, man. What happened to him? Look at this guy.
Talking about 50 years ago or 40 years ago.
Look at this guy. This guy looks rough. Get the light out the way. Hold on a second.
Tilt it down.
Down like that.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him looking like that. I don't. But Captain Cisco was his before Captain Cisco was Captain Cisco. He was Stingray's like backup guy. He was.
Oh, okay.
See, this is what I guess that's what he used to look like, minus the shirt right here.
Dang.
That's
And all
what he
kinds of
used to
hair.
do. Right? He looked rough, man. Now Captain Cisco, let me see if I can find him. Where my man at? Oh, they even got him in here. Oh, that lies. That's a lie.
Moto went south. He's going to Brick Rodeo.
Brick Rodeo. That's a good show. You're gonna enjoy that. You're gonna enjoy that show, friend. My man, Brick Wiz sometimes go there, and Rich Boy J usually goes there. So
Oh yeah.
that's usually their show. Yeah, it was about a dude in his car up in there, and that car was fire, man. Let me see if I can find some images of it. Let's see if we find some images. I don't want to. I don't want it. Oh, how did I get in here? Oh, take me out. Take me out of there. Take me out.
Back it.
Take me out. Oh, here you go. Right here. Here's the car right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. That's the car you're building, but it's red.
Yeah, that's the car we're building, but it's red.
Okay.
He said A.V. Brooks looked way better than that guy now. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. He was on Spencer for Hire too. Yeah, yeah, man. It was it was crazy, man. Yeah. That guy looked rough, man.
Hollywood can age you.
Yeah. Who knows?
That's
bro?
cool. I don't remember that show.
Stingray. Man, I'm blown away that I can't find that piece. Ain't nothing dropped. It just wasn't in the bag, friend. Wasn't. That's deep. They did me dirty. I had to go find another piece for that. So you got the 7 over here. I can't even put the sticker on. Wow, they got that. They got a 2x6 tile in that red, bro. They are killing with these 2x6 tiles.
Tiles. Oh, okay. Red.
Let's see here. Oh, don't do that to me.
Let's see your build. What's it looking like right now?
It looks broken, bro.
Oh, okay.
Without that one slope, that one curve slope.
Yeah.
So I'm missing the one like right here where my finger is.
Oh yeah, hide that part.
Yeah.
They're pretty slick though.
Yeah, it's a nice way to form this back, right?
Whoever's designing these speed champions is putting some.
Yeah, put a nice little spin on them, man.
Clever little sub builds that kind of snap together.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, I like how they did this back window. That's pretty nifty, huh? So I've been training police officers on bike this week, right? And every day we do about 20 miles, bro.
Okay.
So we're going 5 days. We're going like 5 days this week. So you could do the math, you know.
You're burning some calories.
Yeah.
That's good though. Yeah, I saw you bike to the coin mosaic again.
Yeah. They actually let us in the museum, yo. They let us in this time, and so a lot of them got to see inside, and inside they had like this big helicopter suspended from the ceiling.
Yeah,
like a real life one, like a real life. You saw the picture I put in there. Yeah, it was like It was crazy how they got that thing in there, man. I don't even know.
That's cool.
Oh, this thing came with two 2x6 tiles. Two of them.
Well, this camper's taking a little longer than your Speed Champion, but I kind of
Yeah, how
similar.
far
Like I got a chassis and I got like the back end that has like a kitchenette inside coming together. And
okay.
the back folds open, so however the play feature is, you can open it up. Instead of trying to poke your fingers through the door, it looks like you can open up the back end and do something there. All right.
Let me put the roof on this baby right here. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, these new Speed Champions. I got to get my hands on that Bronco, bro. Got to get my hands on that Bronco when it comes out. What do you think of that new typewriter that just got dropped today?
Looks good. If you're a writer or something, or that's like, definitely the adult theme again. They're playing to the, like, I don't know that I'm gonna get it. Like what, like I love the Nintendo. It's like, okay, I had on Super Nintendo.
Right.
So
even the grand piano, that piano, I didn't get.
Yeah, or if so it's just like the piano. It's like it's a lot of pieces. So if you're a musician and you're into pianos, then definitely grab that set. If you're a writer or have some experience with the typewriter, I mean, I remember those typewriters for sure. I've used.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
It had just like that shell. I mean, it looks like they used the sand green color, so I'm glad they went with at least some color there instead of like a black, just all black or something.
Right.
But the keys, I don't know how functional it is. I didn't watch a video or anything. But it looks like it has some printed round for the keys.
Okay.
So those would be useful for, if you wanted to do a billboard or a signage for a building or something. You could spell something like typewriter out of all the keys.
Oh, very true. Very true.
I don't know. It's like the world map, It's like you can't get everything now,
Yeah, it seemed like it'll probably be like a lot of repetition in that one. Like you kind of
seemed like when I got into Lego, whatever it's been, 9 years, it seemed feasible to collect almost everything, but not anymore.
Yeah, I think you get pulled in different directions at this point now.
So I try to dabble a little bit, with grab a Ninjago set, grab a Hidden Side set, but I don't think any of my collections are complete anymore. Even Avengers, like the last line. I don't have the Helicarrier. I don't have the Avenger Tower. I don't have a lot of those. I have all the characters, so I didn't really need it.
Right. I have them. I just need to finish building them.
You have those, yeah, and you got.
Need to finish building them.
Yeah, I'll get it someday. Like I'll wait for a sale. So I bought one thing with the free car. It was no big deal. I'm sure there'll be something else, some freebie or double points, or maybe they'll be on clearance. Maybe it's something I can wait for probably until after Christmas and see if there's any post-Christmas sales or something.
Okay.
Because I remember a couple years ago going after Christmas, and the Doctor Strange set was still like not selling really well. The one that's the interior with the like portal creature coming out.
Yeah. Yep.
And those were like 50% off or more, like all over the place.
Yeah. I got like 5 of them. When that hit, man, I took like about 5 of them.
Yeah, I still got 2 or 3 sealed, waiting for a part out.
Right. And all I did was I took the 5 of those, and I'm making my sanctum. I'm making my sanctum, but it's a lot bigger for my city, and I do actually need to get back to it and finish it. But yeah, I took like those 5 sets just as pieces, and so I can make my sanctum. So.
Yeah, all the books and the scrolls and
Hmm.
kinds of good pieces in there.
Yeah.
So I'm
Plus all the
hoping,
the brick pieces and stuff like that. The profile brick pieces. So.
I don't know, last Christmas or post Christmas, there was not a lot of clearance.
Hmm.
So I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm definitely waiting for. I just on for certain stuff. But here and there, I get a set. um,
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks great, but I don't think it's something that I'll put in here or even get. Like, I don't think I'll be in line to get it to put it together. I just, it's not my want list right now.
yeah. I think if
It
I get
looks
a
great
speed
though. It does. It
champion,
looks it looks awesome.
I'll put it in. Have to put it in my want list. If I get the speed champion, I want like that funny car and I think the Dodge Charger or something. That one looks dope. It's got like a
Hmm.
purple color and then flat black on the hood.
Wow, this thing's getting involved.
It's always good to have those speed champion cars, especially the classic ones. You can just put them in your city.
Put them in your city. Yeah, that's why I've been like I got totes and totes of cars and stuff like that because I know I want to put a lot in my city. And but yeah, that's what
I
I've
was
been doing.
watching I was watching Brick Hive
Uh-huh.
Sunday morning, and he was talking about his mock and his something about having the Mandalorian speeder bike
Hmm.
in the mock, and he wasn't sure whether that was legal.
Oh yeah, to have a set or something like that. And
To
yeah,
have a
it is
set
though.
in your mock, and I was
It
like,
is.
yeah. I was like, we cheat with vehicles a lot. I
Yeah,
think that's if you're building like a city,
right. You're building the
your
atmosphere.
mock is like the scene and the city and
Hmm.
everything else, and like cars are hard to do, so I think it's acceptable to like cheat with the vehicle, like cars and
Yeah,
vehicles and stuff.
yeah, I think so too. Like you can kind of break it up to, like as long as you're building the atmosphere and stuff like that, I think you can get away with something like that. I think, nobody minds that because you still have a mock going on.
Yeah,
That's what I think. But I
yeah,
think, you see people do it all the time though. You see people, like you said, not even cheap, but you just you put a set vehicle in your city mock or something like that.
yeah. And I think it sounds like he's kind of new, like hasn't been to a convention. So it's like,
Hmm.
man, get there, build something. Don't worry about some of those details. And then if you want to step your game up for the next show, then you'll know. But I think cheating with vehicles, it's not even cheating really. It's
Nah.
just, vehicles are tough. I wouldn't want to mock build all the vehicles in my city. That'd be crazy. So I'm putting this camper together so I can just put it right into my mock city.
Right.
And there's another flavor of something coming around the corner or parked in the park or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Who
I'll
do
have to
you
get it.
think wins Lego Masters, friend? Who do you think wins it? I know it's early, but it's on my mind.
Oh,
Who do you think wins it?
um, uh, I think as much as I love Moto and some of the other guys, I think the front runners are the brothers, Mark and Steven, and
Okay.
Zach and Wayne. Or yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I think they're the front runners.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like I wish I could pick a favorite. I'll put Moto in my top 3 then. Moto and Paris.
Okay. Okay. So you got the two brothers, Zach and Wayne, right?
Well, yeah, they're Zach and Wayne are the and then they did the Dragons and
right.
What did they explode this week? They exploded
like a space monster.
Oh yeah, it was a space monster. That went pretty well. And then the Mark and Steven are the castle builders.
Okay.
And man, yeah, I think Mark's the builder out of that team. So I don't know if he's gonna pull like last year a Tyler and Amy, where Tyler's the huge like super good builder, and Amy just like worked on all the landscaping and stuff. And I'm thinking that's how their team's set up.
Okay.
Mark's doing all the technical artsy stuff, and Steven's just putting down some of the basics and all the landscaping and whatever his brother probably tells him to do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
So I will guess Mark and Steven.
You said you guessed Mark and Steven?
Yeah.
So that's your top 3? I mean,
Yep. And those would be my top 3 finalists. Moto and Perez, and Wayne and Zach, and Mark and Steven taking the cake, because I think they got the experience. I also like that. Like, I didn't know them before, but they have that. Like, they seem like they're representing the A-Falls pretty tough, because they had all the Brick Fair awards and stuff, you know.
True.
So I knew they were coming out. They're coming from the convention circuit, representing on that show. And Moto, man, best of luck. I hope the best for Moto.
Oh yeah.
And I know he can shine, because we haven't even seen his artistic like.
Yeah,
the Moto flavor.
I'm waiting. I know what Moto could do, and I'm waiting for. Yeah, maybe this is what I'm thinking. Maybe, that clock plays with your mind, right?
Yeah.
And maybe he's on reserve right now, because he's scared to like go into some of his elaborate builds because of the time crunch, right? Like, you look at the clock and they tell you 14 hours, and you think, oh, that's enough time. It really ain't. It really ain't. And then, like with TV Magic, let me tell you, TV Magic, you go, you stop, you go, you stop. There's another break, you stop. So you might be in a creative flow, but then you have to stop, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking that he hadn't gotten his mojo yet, because he's still trying to get used to this clock. And it's like, we haven't seen Moto's greatest yet. And when Moto go great, when he get in the zone, you don't want him to get in the zone. And I think when he get in his zone, it's gonna open a lot of people's eyes.
It's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. I'm pretty happy about his chances to make it far enough. Like you and Jermaine, you made it 6 weeks. That's a lot of mocks right there. That's a lot of time. But you have to. So I think this next week they got the earthquake tower. So he's gonna have to build a tower. That's not gonna be the artsy one. So
right.
I'm looking forward to that one, because
honestly, I'm glad you said that, because like you got two guys that are in design, right? Like I want to say that this might be their challenge, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this is where they you know, I want to make a prediction where like this is where Moto arrives, right? Because he builds things, you know, engineerically, you know, sound, right? The dude's a designer, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're engineers, scientists.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has mechanical, like he built, like designed, like schematics for cars or something. I think I remember him telling stories about.
Uh-huh.
But they're not quite bridges. But I mean, just think of what he's done with art.
Right.
You know, these masks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if he knows how to hold a balloon that's popping together, he could probably put a building, like he knows how to make extra like connections like that really stable.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd be crazy if they, and then who knows, maybe he does get artsy on this one, and like artsy and structural.
Bro, there's no rubber on this wheel. It's all one piece.
Oh no. There's a new wheel?
Yeah, it's all
The,
one piece.
the molded wheel? What?
Yeah, it's all one piece. It's all one piece, bro.
That's new. That's not cool.
He said it's not cool.
Is the last year or phase
what it
of
does,
those,
you can put the little hubcap on it, but
yeah, but
it's
the
all one
other,
piece.
the wheels that had came in the phases before that, you had the rubber tires that they were really thin, but they went around that rim.
Yeah, yeah, that's what this is basically.
Start.
All done, dude.
It looks good. The fenders on the front are killer. Tail lights are nice. I'll have to get that one too. That's a Corvette.
That's a Corvette. I'm missing the curb slope though. It's like not around here anywhere. Trying to find it. I don't see it. I think they forgot to put it in the bag.
Oops.
Yeah, I think they forgot to put it in the bag. I got a whole bunch of other stuff though, but I think they forgot to put that one in the bag for your boy.
Well, do you have a front runner? Do you want to say, or you asked me, so I'm gonna ask you back.
I don't know, man. I need to see another episode, man. Honestly, I
Yeah.
know it's cheap. I need to see another episode. I know my favorite because he's my homeboy is Moto, right? But you know,
If you're buying tickets for a horse race,
it's tough because it's a 2-degree separation from the last place, which is, you know, the first person out, from, you know, to the first place, you know, which is the, you know, the two brothers, right? Because they're in first place right now because they got if you got the golden brick, you're in first place. It's as simple as that.
okay, yeah, they got the gold and they're good. You know they're good.
Right, right. So it's a 2.
They're the front runners, and everybody else is like, everyone else behind them, except for maybe one or two teams, probably have just as equal.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I think what we're going to see in this one is that you'll see the hands change each time. There'll be a different winner each week. There'll be a different winner, you know, because like I said, the talent is real close. So, and one of our favorites, Jesse, will probably be gone.
Oh no!
One of our favorites.
Oh yeah.
And here's the thing: is that if they're not gone, they probably could win it, but they're gonna be gone. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, the earthquake building is definitely like your bridge challenge. Like and nobody practices that, right? You know, you don't practice a build and then like shake it until it falls apart. Nobody, you know, we build skyscrapers, but I don't build it to like survive an earthquake.
True.
So,
Yep. All right, friend, that does it for me. I'll build the
Vroom,
other
vroom.
one another day.
broom, broom.
All right, folks, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out late night with your boy and my boy. Holla back.